Hey guys, what's going on? And today we've got another episode of analysing some cringe, more specifically serial simps. Now what do I mean by this? Well, basically it's a group of people die-hard simping for serial killers. But, each to their own, I guess, as long as they're not hurting anyone, then it's fine. But, if they can simp for them, then I can make jokes about them. And before we start this video, I'd just like to say, anyone who mentioned this in this video is purely being mentioned for comedy. It's a comedic video, nothing serious, nothing to do with, politics, or the actual mentality of any of these people. It's just all for, laughs and jokes, So, let's get into it. So first up, we've got this post here about Ted Bundy, and if you don't know, Ted Bundy is basically the serial killer from the 70s who murdered and tortured a lot of young women. And here's a post saying, "The way I would let this man beat me to death in a heartbeat." And you know what? Have I got some news for you? If you love the way that this guy would beat you, you just love the way that the police are gonna be beating you like this. Now that all that's done with, let's move on. So next up, we've got a post about Jodi Arias. Now if you don't know, Jodi Arias is a woman who killed her boyfriend back in 2008. Now while she's not technically a serial killer, she's still technically a killer. And this guy's straight up simping for her. This guy is saying, "All I'm saying is I still get with Jodi Arias." Like, I can imagine her coming into his room with the gun and the knife, and then he's just there like, "Yeah, boy." Very sus indeed. Either way, moving on. So next up, we've got a post about a guy called Cameron Herron. Now if you don't know about him, he was basically a guy who was speeding at 102 miles per hour, and then he ended up hitting a mum and the baby, basically killing them both. I don't really know why I said basically, that's what happened. Once again, not technically a serial killer, because to be a serial killer you need to kill 3 people, but still an awful person. He killed a mother and the child. And while this guy just did that, this person over here is legit saying, "Can we talk about him? He's kind of fine." And let me be real with you, he looks average. Dream looks better than him. And he also just happens to have that same exact haircut that every single teenager has these days. I mean, honestly, bro, this is me every single day. Either way, moving on. So next up, we got a post about Eric Harris. Now, if you don't know, he was one of the Columbine shooters, which was a school shooting in America in 1999. And basically, this post is saying, "Nobody cooler ever existed." And, this is like the average American, mindset. Oh yeah, it's so cool that this guy went into a school, shot everyone. Yeah, that's so cool. Rock, flag, and eagle, Charlie. God bless America. Well, after that, now it's time to go on to our final dose of cringe. Now finally is a post about Jeffrey Dahmer. Now if you don't know about him, he was basically the serial killer who killed a lot of people from the 80s to the 90s. And what he'd do was he'd basically just eat the bodies. Pretty messed up stuff in my opinion, but this person here just says, "Why does he have the most perfect nose ever? I'm legit so jealous." And personally, I would never agree with someone like Jeffrey Dahmer, because he is so not halal mod. Eating people, that's very haram. Instead of eating people, he should be eating some Shwarma with extra tahini. So guys, that's about it for this video. I'd like to ask you to like and subscribe because, because of the cost of living crisis, it's getting really hard for me to continue doing this, and I actually went to the depths of going to Twitter to get content of this video. So I hope you guys can help me pay for my mental therapy lessons, because I think I might have spent too much time on Twitter. So yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye!